And number 11 is Yamamah. Sandro Paiva will ride here for Ismail Muhammad, 53 kilograms, on debut and draws the ace. That's our look at...
He's not the choice of stable jockey Tiger O'Shea either. Tiger doesn't always choose correctly. I mean, he chose Al Maroom in the race that saw Andrew Slattery break his Carnival Duck back in week 6 aboard Border Edge for Bupat. Even so, you'd fancy he'll need to show plenty more to figure, but I don't think a decent show is out of the question whatsoever. And I'm very interested to see what he can do. He seems cool, calm and collected. The filly, the 3-year-old filly, Yamamah, does not. Sandro Paiva, Ismail Muhammad, just showing a few signs of temperament. She's making her debut in tough enough company tonight. Massar filly out of an acclamation mare. Ismail did train the Dam, who won 4 times between 1400, 1500 and 1600. So it looks a good spot for her to start in terms of the trip, that the class might be a problem. And I'm just worried about her being drawn on the rail as well for an inexperienced type. That's asking a fair amount to break on terms and then not display keenness and get potentially crowded by more experienced types. And that is reflected in her position on the international markets. Loading has begun. As we've seen, it was good to see the 3-year-old filly Yamamah go in, and hopefully she's keeping cool, calm and collected. One of the most interesting races on the night, probably more Pat Comerford, with a bearing on races to come, not just this season, but in the future in the UAE.
Certainly is, Anthony. Thank you very much. And they are starting to fill the stalls very quickly. Yamamah just taking a little bit of time there towards the inside. Was the filly by Massar, but has loaded away now. Up comes Acclaim to Royalty. Completing the line, and we are setting off immediately. In the Defender 130, conditions over the mile, and Cabret was away very fast. Breaking well also was Fast Violence to Hoku. After all that, Yamamah's going to find itself third and in behind, just reefing and tearing a little bit as they try to slacken it up in front here. Working through was What Happens in Vegas, up into a forward position, followed by Beautiful Love, who's in the running line and has a bit of space to its outside for William Buick. Then came next in turn there, back in the field was Ramza from Prima Summer, point given. Athan was second to last, and the last one was Acclaim to Royalty. So 14.09, 25.37. Andrew Slattery did try and slacken it there a little bit, but the outside horses weren't having it, and they've clicked it right back up as they make it way down the side, leading 3 parts of a length here. What Happens in Vegas second. Tahoku 3 wide and third, followed by Yamamah, who is still keen but getting a very nice run in behind the leader. Fast Violence was next. Beautiful Love only spot